the highly limiting factor on all of our time here is going to be this cobblestone generator. The full construction of, sorry, I'm just scratching my head. Full construction of this mighty edifice we're ploughing up here will drain this poor cobblestone generator like you've never seen. It'll just fleece it for all it's worth. Not a lot we can do about that. Such is life. If we need to do the job right, we are going to have to just do the job right. And that means time at the cobblestone generator, because it's the only renewable resource we've got really for cobblestone. I've got the stone world, which I will take apart, but right now it's forming an integral part of my pathway system. But as soon as we've made an inroad into some of these other blocks, we can start whittling away our pathway system, inch by inch, slowly thin the crowd out, if you will, because we don't need it. We don't need it all. It's useful. It serves a purpose, but it's a purpose that we can easily live without being served. I feel quite confident that the world will look a better place with just clear blue skies and no big dangly things made of cobblestone in the way. That's my feeling on the subject. I don't know if you agree. You may not agree with that. You may think that my cobblestone paths that I've built, these dirty great stone roadways that I've laid in the sky, are in some way attractive and add to the general ambience of the nothingness in which I find myself currently residing. I should sort that out, shouldn't I? Because it just looks ugly the way that steps. I should take it on board, take it to task, just tidy the whole thing up. It's easily done, easily done. I can just chop away that back row and implement a new front row. Easily done. No great shakes, no great challenges there. Just Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, Dora's living next door with Angus. There's Neville around somewhere, but we try not to talk about Neville too much. He had a run-in with the law, and it was a bit unseemly. So we don't tend to dwell too much on Neville. Black sheep, really, bit of a black sheep. Neville is, but we can cope. We can cope. Life's all about coping, and the multispheres is about coping with life, and you could write a poem about it if you wanted. You could call it the Multisphere poem. You could publish it to a famous London magazine if it was any good, and if it wasn't any good, you could throw it away. I mean, the world is full of choices, and these are the choices we face all day, every day. Is my poem any good? Do I publish it in Tatler, or do I just throw it away? Such is life. Oh, there's a book. We've missed a book. Look you there. We've missed a book. If you can hear a whining, roaring in the background, it's my boiler has just started up. Clearly, the coat I hung across the front of it to deaden the sound is minimally effective. Minimally, it probably is deadening some sound, just clearly not the sound from the boiler. So I think we might just be reaching a climax for this evening's entertainments and festivities in the multisphere world. We need to spend time at the cobblestone generator before we can progress any further. Oh, there's a book over here. Look, yeah, it must have dropped down. Look at that. Look at that. The book, it must have just dropped down here. I thought there'd be some landing down here. I did think that. It wasn't just a fluke. I did think that some would probably land down here. I know you don't believe me, but frankly I don't care. That's about all it is, really. Frankly, I do not care. Oh, we got some dark wood now. We got some spruce wood This is gonna be good. We've still got our grass here, so I'm thinking out sort of. We've got our arable over here. We need our animal and arable. So we need our animal out that way, which will be good. We have tree farm down that side, and animal and arable over here. Our workshop and cobblestone generator in this neck of the woods, and then out the back that way will be a turn and stairs rising up to the great stone obelisk that will be our house. And they'll sort of run straight up to that point, but there'll be a cut off where you can walk around the side of them and go up set of stairs into this thing. Maybe we could take the stairs underneath and go in through the bottom. That would look cool. That would look doubly cool, you know what I'm saying? Doubly cool. Not just cool. Doubly cool. More cool than you could possibly imagine is doubly cool. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I do. I really do know what I'm talking about here. When I talk about doubly cool, I really just know what I'm talking about. That's all I really have to say on the subject. And you can take that to the bank, or anywhere you really want to take that to. Maybe take it fishing. I'm sure it'd like to go fishing. I haven't been fishing in years. Don't actually think I've got a fishing rod anymore. I must have one somewhere. Used to go fishing, so I must have a fishing rod somewhere. It's logic like that, you see. This is how I figure things out. Used to go fishing, so I must therefore have a fishing rod somewhere. Oh, these crops! Look at this. This is a blinding. This will all be growing next time you join us. Next time you come in here, I'll have harvested all this. Got so many seeds that all this will be planted up, and it's just going to be a wheat fest. Wheat fest. I'm telling you that now. I'm telling you that point blank range, right in your face. It's going to be a wheat fest. There's no creepers hanging around. No, I think they're note blocks, aren't they? They look like note blocks. So yeah. Anyway, it's going well. I'm happy with it so far. We're getting rid of the books. Then I think we're going to move on to sandstone and maybe push on out towards some of these machine blocks that we've got out here, the pistons and the I suppose there's deployers and things out here, and then we need to sort out this mess. We need to get our diamonds, our coal, our gold, our iron. We need to get rid of the dirt block. That's going to be, I suspect, some part of our mob grinder up there. Maybe the top of our mob grinder. That way we don't need to mess around with the water world. We can just bring it down here and have it sort of drowning everything down here and feeding straight into our sort of workshop area, which is this going to be around the cobblestone generator and at the centre of all our tree farming enterprises. And these are our farming enterprises, because we're enterprising, you see, on the sky block, not the sky block, the multisphere block in the sky. I prefer to call it a sky block, but you never know. So I will say good night to you then. Ta-ta from Fairy Ears World.